Good day, everybody. I'm Spencer Highsmith, Young Farmer Advisor for Coffee County, but I also have the honor and the privilege to serve as the co-chair for the Coffee County Farm Bureau Young Farmer and Ranchers Junior Board. Today is National Read a Book Day, and I can't wait to share one of my favorite fall-themed books with you, Pumpkin Jack, written and illustrated by Will Hubble. Are y'all ready to learn about Pumpkin Jack? When Tim carved his first pumpkin, it was a fierce and funny and just perfect. A jack-o'-lantern this good deserved the name, so Tim gave it one, Jack. Long after the best trick-or-treat candy was eaten, Tim still kept Jack. At night, when a candle made Jack's face dance on the wall and filled the dark with warm pumpkin smell, Tim felt Jack was almost magic. Yet, too soon, the spell was broken. What do y'all think happened? Take a look at old Jack illuminating on the wall. That's pretty cool. Y'all need to talk with y'all's parents to see if they'll let you put a pumpkin in your room. The pumpkin is beginning to rot, announced Mom. It's time to throw it out. Tim knew it was useless to argue. He carried Jack to the garden, which was filled with the brown ghost of last summer's plants. A dead garden is better than a trash can, thought Tim. Still, it made him sad to leave Jack outside and alone. After all that hard work, Tim just has to throw out his pumpkin. That's sad, guys. I'd cry. Wouldn't you? Man, I'm tearing up just thinking about it. Whenever chores or play brought Tim to the garden, he looked at Jack. Every time, Jack was different. He became wrinkled, and his fierce smile began to look silly. Look at old Jack. He's actually starting to deteriorate and shrink. Instead of looking wicked, he just looks silly now, don't it? Mold spread over Jack's bright orange skin. As the days turned colder, Jack grew flatter. Now he's starting to shrink. And take a look at all that mold. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry about this. Winter began. Soon Jack was hidden beneath the snow, and Tim forgot about it. The cold, heavy jacket days came. Snowmen and sliding days, indoor days, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Valentine's. When all these days had passed and the March winds melted the snow, Tim found Jack. What do y'all think Jack looks like now? After all that snow and the rain, do y'all think what do y'all think he looks like? Let's find out. There wasn't much left, just a faded and crumpled pumpkin skin, a stem, and a few seeds. Jack's Halloween magic was a distant memory now. Tim scraped a thin blanket of earth over the last bits of his pumpkin. "Goodbye, Jack," he whispered. When spring turned barefoot warm, a tiny sprout appeared where Jack had been. Tim found it and guessed what it was. What do y'all think this could be? Could this be Jack's offspring or his brother or sister? What do y'all think? In the days that followed, Tim weeded and watered and watched the sprout. Slowly and steadily, the plant changed and grew. It branched and spread a web of vines over the ground, but no pumpkin appeared. That's weird, ain't it, guys? Do y'all think a pumpkin might appear later on? The days turned hot. Flowers opened on the plant each morning. Yellow stars that twisted shut forever in the afternoon. Still, there were no pumpkins. Finally, Tim found a little green ball growing behind a crumbled blossom. A pumpkin! Tim let out a whoop and ran to show his mom. By August, the plant had spilled on into the lawn. Tim's favorite game became pumpkin hunting. He carefully waded among the leaves, searching for green pumpkins like hidden treasures. Who knew that searching for pumpkins could be like finding gold or something? School began again and the days cooled. Tim had less time to visit the garden. When he did, the pumpkin plants seemed tired. There were few new leaves, and the old tattered ones no longer hid the fat green pumpkins. Then, one October morning, Tim woke to see the frost coating the garden. The frozen plants seemed changed to pale blue grass. So what started out as pretty green, that frost turned bluish and gray. Y'all think the plant may die? Let's find out. After school, Tim discovered what the frost had done. The pumpkin plant's leaves were as limp as wet paper. It was dying. Tim searched among the weathered leaves for the unripe pumpkins. He picked them and put them on the front porch, hoping for one more change. By Halloween, the pumpkins had ripened to bright, bright orange. There were many, for the plant had been so generous. Tim was generous too. He gave away all but one. That was pretty nice of Tim, don't y'all think? That's a good-hearted young man, and we as students and young people, we need to be like Tim, and we need to be generous and give away stuff to other people as well. I'm sure one of y'all's sight words is kind and everything, so that's teaching you kindness. From jack-o'-lantern to seed to pumpkin again, the circle was almost complete. Now it was time for Tim to do his part. He gave his pumpkin a face. It smiled at him in a fierce and funny way. Tim smiled too and said, "Welcome back, Jack." Look at that pumpkin's face. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed one of my favorite books entitled Pumpkin Jack, written and illustrated by Will Hubble. Remember, today is National Read a Book Day, and reading is one of the most important things you could ever do. And thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be with you today. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all.